Brandon here with Alive and Loud magazine. I've got Master Distiller here for Blackened. How you doing, man?
Hey, good. How are you?
Good. Thank you so much for having us today. So what has it been like this week leading up to the festival?
I mean, it's been exciting. I mean, this is the foundation and the base of American whiskey. Where whiskey was born. So at least in America. So it's been exciting, coming back to these roots looking forward to trying a lot of bourbon.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about after all, man.
Absolutely, yeah.
So what would you say, like, for you as a master distiller, how would you say your crafting experience fares against everybody else? Like, what sets you apart from everyone else?
I think a lot of these bourbons have been established for so many years. I started out in the craft distilling industry with a single malt whiskey in Colorado, and really, there was just three of us in the beginning, just kind of growing that brand and growing it into something that's on a national, international scale. What's exciting about that is kind of bringing those craft roots to this new project. I feel that with the band Metallica, who they're so iconic in the music industry, and to be able to create an iconic and legendary whiskey that can match that legacy, I think is one of the most exciting projects I've ever worked on.
For sure. And I tell you, it's one of the smoothest things I've ever had. I'm a huge bourbon connoisseur. Four Roses, Jack and Daniels, all that. But would you say that in a way you guys are kind of paving a new way for bourbon?
Definitely. With the innovation of Black Noise, which is our sonic enhancement system and process, it's breaking new ground and what I feel is trailblazing.
Yeah.
And that's anytime I think there's a new innovation or pioneering, there's always a little bit of skepticism. It's like, okay, does this actually work? Is this a real thing?
Right.
And what's incredible about it is the science behind it. The fact that it actually does work. That's to me why I'm here. I want to whiskey nerd out on it a little bit.
Oh, absolutely. And just kind of like in that same vein, could you tell me more about how that process is? Because I read a little bit about that, where you're putting it in the barrel and you're actually playing music. Is that right?
Yeah. So we're using set list from Metallica, and we're playing at a very low hertz. So it's a very hum, kind of a low vibrating hum.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're walking into a barrel house and hearing Metallica blasting in there. The way the system is set up is so these barrels are being vibrated at that low frequency, so that spirit, the whiskey, is interacting with the wood, going past the red line. So when you look at the inside of a barrel and you've got that char in there, you got all those natural colors, the natural caramels and the vanillins and the tannins from the wood. Create up that nice band of caramelized sugar. You're going past that and pulling these amazing notes out of the wood beyond that red line. So I really feel like this is that's what really helps to make this whiskey unique and smooth.
Yeah, because I don't think anybody else out there does anything like what you're doing. I've never heard of anyone doing that before, and if they are, you've perfected it, my friend. So I don't think that anybody else can touch what you're doing right now.
Yeah, well, and this was created by Dave. Dave Pickerel, really had a great idea to combine whiskey and music together, and so I'm very fortunate to be able to, take up the mantle where he left off and follow in his footsteps with this creation. So I'm excited about where we can keep going and exploring with it. But I really enjoy the innovation aspect of it.
Absolutely. So what would you say is next for you coming up? Do you have anything else, any other festivals, or?
We have a few festivals. So we're definitely doing a lot with Danny Winter, and right now I'm focusing on production side as well. Trying to have a little bit of fun with the marketing side, but also really focusing on continuing the quality of Blackened whiskey and also creating new innovations. So working on some of those fun projects. So that's where I'm at right now.
That's awesome. So last question, I'll let you go. What would you tell any bourbon drinker, or maybe somebody who's never really tried bourbon, what to look for? Like, what would you say is the best possible way to discuss Blackened?
For me, it's if you are a bourbon drinker, especially one who likes to explore, this is a fantastic whiskey to kind of sink your palate into. It's really approachable. Very sweet notes of the corn. You get those beautiful notes of the spiciness of the rye. I find this kind of beautiful sweet kind of fruit note from the black brandy casks. And then just the elements that the sonic enhancements bring. That's to me, that's intriguing. There's just all these little identities in there. For someone who hasn't tried, who isn't whiskey forward, I think I've tasted some people on who just generally don't drink whiskey.
Yeah.
And have found that they're like, wow, I don't drink whiskey, but this is so good. This is so approachable. So I think it's really just getting out there and trying it.
Yeah, I would say it's definitely the most approachable whiskey you could get.
Right.
It's got that real subtleness of sweet, real subtle, but it's got that smooth, mellow finish.
Absolutely.
Which a lot of bourbons tend to just go for that bite. But I think that bite, it's there, but it's at the right spot, and I think you really nailed that.
Yeah, and I think with it, at 90 proof, you can enjoy it neat, enjoy it with a couple of rocks. It's great for cocktails. That's the thing. I feel like it's a lot of people wait until winter to start drinking whiskey. I think this is a year-round whiskey. This is something you can drink in the summer, hot summer day, a couple of cubes, throw it into your best cocktail. I think you're living the dream.
Well, if you got time for one more question, I have to ask, what's the relationship been like with Metallica? If you could kind of explain that for me.
It's been incredible. I was really impressed with just how down to earth the band is. They're very passionate about the whiskey. They're very passionate about this project. They've been there every step of the way to help build the collaboration between them and Dave, and now myself, to create the sonic enhancement, just be able to work together with that. They're creating set lists for each individual batch, which I know they're having fun with that. And I really feel like that's putting their fingerprint on the process just as much as our distilling team is.
It's absolutely nice to have that pulse just on everything that you're both doing together. That collaboration just always seems as smooth as the whiskey itself. So,
right.
Man, I really appreciate your time.
Well,
Thank you
pleasure.
so much. Everybody, stay tuned to Live and Loud for more coverage from today at Bourbon and Beyond.
Cheers.